Sorry.
You're fine, Bobby.
I was trying to squeeze Jacob next to us.
Yeah, that's fine. You can sit there.
No, we moved him to a charger, so I don't have to snuggle.
Just say dirty Dr. Pepper. That's all you have to do. I'm pausing.
All right. Let's get ready to start this next contest against Gametime Stars, Northeast Oklahoma. In the last 10 games, Oklahoma Drive has been the home team once. That's kind of hard to do. So we're going to build a lineup with you. More than likely, it's going to be very similar to what we had already. But we'll share it with you here as we get it. I am not scoring game changer this time, so it'll probably be better than last game. Going into that last contest, Futures 918 came in with a record of 2-4. Gametime Stars comes in with a record of 3-2. No idea whether they won their first contest or not. They did. They beat West Texas Bombers Gold by a score of 4-2. So this team comes in at 1-0. Drive comes in 0-1. For the next 58 minutes, sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. It's time to drive. Brecken steps into the box. Start the contest. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Presumably, Brecken, Peyton, and Bella are all due up this inning. Brecken Franks, Peyton Johnson, Bella Lanier. 0-1 pitch to Brecken. Up high, inside, 1-1. So drive coming in, 0-1. Needs to pick up a win here. That pitch fouled off to the right side, and we're at 1-2. Popped up in the air on the changeup. That's the first out of the inning. Brecken reaches for a pitch that wasn't going to make it to the plate, and Gametime induces the out, 1 away. Peyton comes to the plate now. First pitch to Peyton, up high, and Gametime Stars fans lost their minds over a ball. 1-0. Good Lord. Swung on, hit on the ground to second. Throws the first for the out. 2 away. That brings up Bella. Comes to the plate with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Drive's got to find their hitting. Right now, their stride's way off. First pitch to Bella. Outside for a ball, it's 1-0. I've done myself 0 favors with swung on, hit on the ground, foul. Count moves to 1-1. I've done myself 0 favors by putting the camera right in front of my face. And then I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Counts at 1-1. I'm looking around the camera the whole time. One pitch up high for a ball. It's 2-1. Up high, 3-1. We've moved to field 7 here at the Carl Smith Sports Complex in Tulsa. 3-1 count, down at the knees for a strike, and it's 3-2. And a payoff pitch is coming with 2 away and the base is empty here in the top of the first inning. Up high, but she couldn't check her swing. That's strike 3. Drive doesn't score. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Drive and Gametime scoreless. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Let's go over the defensive alignment for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Gametime Stars, Northeast Oklahoma. In the circle and pitching is Peyton Johnson. Behind the plate and catching, Piper Poff. At first, Helena Krzyzewski. Jordan Barfield at second. Bella Lanier at shortstop. Bella K. Johnston at third. Brecken Franks is in left field. Natalie Silva's in center. And Addison Driscoll is in right. That is the defensive starting lineup for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Gametime Stars, Northeast Oklahoma. This team already beat West Texas Bombers Gold by a score of 4-2. So defense is going to be at a premium here in this contest. Warm-up tosses are over.
Now, buddy, number 10, Aubrey Bauer.
Gametime Stars.
Mother knows best. Listen to your mother.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to put this on mute.
Talking to somebody in the dugout.
First pitch from Peyton in the bottom of the first. Shows bunt. Over the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Peyton was the star pitcher for Oklahoma Drive in the last tournament in El Gigante last weekend. Need more of that here against Gametime Stars. Up high for a ball, 1-1. Unfortunate part for Peyton was she was getting next to no offensive support. Need to find it here. 1-1. Shows bunt, gets it down. Who's covering first? Oh! How could that be?
Came off the bag.
They said she was off the bag.
Now, buddy, number 3,
That goes down as a single. We knew she was going to throw a bunt. I don't know how we're not ready to catch the ball. We're not there. It was a good throw. We weren't there in time. That ends up going down as a single. And against a team like this, you cannot be messing around like that. First pitch to the two-hitter. Shows bunt. It's over the plate. Nonetheless, it's 0-1. We've got to be ready to field the bunt. And this team is going to take advantage of teams that cannot handle bunt situations. Shows bunt again. Pulls it down. It's 1-1. Good job by everybody to crash. Let's make sure Brecken gets to third on a play, because this is going to be an aggressive team here. 1-1 to count. Going to show bunt again. Slaps at it, fouls it away. It's 1-2. So presumably the bunt is now off at 1-2. But as we've seen with some teams in the past, it's not necessarily the case, but we're going to presume for right now the bunt is off. 1-2. Hit on the ground at first. Elena picks it up. Tags second. Tags first for the out. Unassisted. One away. Runner advances a second. Ends up being like a sack bunt. But one away, nonetheless.
Now, buddy, number 13, Headley Jefferson.
And that speaker is loud enough for half of Tulsa. Runner at second with one away. Three-hitter coming to the plate. First pitch just up high for a ball. It's 1-0. Another ball up high, 2-0. This Gametime Stars team is listed as a 13B team. 2-0 pitch coming. Bunted in the air. Ends up being just foul. Just foul.
It was no.
If any part of that ball is touching the line, it's a fair ball.
That was sitting right
Foul.
on the line.
It was foul.
Right down the second line.
And Game Time Stars fans are already arguing with the umpire.
He was sitting on the line. But
He's right on the line, and they're arguing with
Is
him.
that foul?
He said it was off the line, so it's foul. I'm not going to argue with the guy who's 2 feet away from the damn ball,
True.
but apparently Game Time Stars is. Shows bunt again. Nice stop by Piper Poff. 3-1 to count now. I think this is just a loud fan base that wants to be heard.
Oh yeah, they don't want to lose.
So 3-1 count. Shows butt, pops it up foul. Count goes to 3-2. So the count's full at 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. I would tag second base just in case. Fly out to Natalie.
Now batting, number 5.
That's why I said throw it to second. Oh, they said, thought maybe she was a little bit early, but umpire said she was safe. We're going to go with that. So a sac fly to center brings a runner to third, and that brings up the cleanup hitter. Swung on, hit in the air. Somebody's got to call it. Call it. All right. And Jordan's got it. That ends the inning. Game Time Stars get a runner aboard, but nothing doing. We go to the top of the second inning. Drive and Game Time Stars scoreless. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the top of the second inning. Tessa Claudio leading off. We're building a lineup with you. Addison Driscoll is on deck. We'll see if Jordan or Natalie's after Addison. But Tessa comes to the plate in a scoreless contest, looking to
Go Tessa.
get our board. Gonna need a line drive somewhere. First pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Apparently the fan for Game Time Stars that was rowdy with the umpire has been removed by their team. Another pitch to the four-hitter inside for a ball, 2-0. Tessa waiting on a 2-0. Hit on the ground to third to pick it up. throw it to first for the out. She grounds out for the first out of the inning, 1 away. Swung too early. Rolled over.
Go, Eddie.
1 away. Gotta just let it come to her so she can drive it up. Addie comes to the plate. First pitch. Changeup up high, 1-0. Waiting to see who's on deck. Next pitch up in the air. Pop up to second. 2 away. Now we're waiting on a batter. Jordan comes to the plate. Check swing. Fair. Just foul. Coach Garrett getting increasingly frustrated with drive players right now for just little mistakes that keep adding up. 0-1. Swung on, miss for strike. It's 0-2. So Jordan down to count 0-2, but she's clearly got power. And that changeup is strike 3. Drive does nothing, and we go to the bottom of the second inning scoreless. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the bottom of the second inning. Drive and Game Time Stars scoreless.
Now batting, number 2, Lyric Walker.
Peyton Johnson on for a second inning of work here. Turn that speaker on. All right. Swung on, hit in the air. Bella should have it. Who's got it? Bella dropped it. That's a reach on error. And the leadoff batter's aboard.
Now batting, number 27, Christina Wolf.
the little things right now that got Drive mired in a 6-game winless streak. Shows bunt. That's a straight steal. That's a strike, but it's a straight steal. It's 0-1. And a runner now at second base. Hit in the air. That's going to drop for a hit. Got to come in. That's going to be a single. That's an RBI single. Game Time Stars up 1-0.
Now batting, number 4.
Drive walking around in the field like they've got heavy feet right now. Guessing that's a courtesy for the catcher. I think the pitcher was number 5. Runner advanced to second on the throw in the third. Drive needs to talk on the field. That ball died in the outfield. They weren't going to get the runner out at home, so they needed to keep the runner from advancing to second. They did not do that. Now there's a runner at second, 1-0. 1 run in, nobody out. Drive has to play defense. There is no run limit in this format. Shows bunt. That ball went off the helmet of the runner. They're going to check on her and make sure she's okay.
I think she had that helmet on.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there was some kind of interference. Umpire's indicating something, but I'm not sure what he's indicating right now.
I didn't see anybody at third base, did you?
Was
Bellicay there? I don't know.
Bellicay had come in for what was believed to be maybe a bunt. Okay, everybody's good. I think it's 1-1 to count. That was a square hit on the head. So it's 1-1. Bounce gets away from the catcher. That's going to score a run. So a 2-1 count, and now it's 2-0. So the bases are empty. Nobody out. 2 runs in for Game Time Stars. Hit in the air hard in the right field. Addison's on it. It's over her head. Gets past her. Runners around second. We got to get it in quickly. That's going to be.
Throw it!
That ends up being a triple.
Now
That was a hard hit ball. We had to just keep
22,
going back.
Tim Lee.
And Addie, she just didn't judge it accurately and didn't go back fast enough. It went over her head. That's a triple. And Drive is very slow in getting it in and knowing where the ball needs to go. Pitch just inside for a ball, 1-0. Swung on, hit, foul. Out of play, 1-1. Umpire says to leave it. The way these fields are constructed, the foul fence only goes about 50 feet past the infield dirt, and then there's nothing. So if a ball hit fair and careened way out of play, that would be a problem. Also, the fence lines are 300 feet back, but the grass is pretty high, so it's going to die in the outfield pretty quick. 2-1 count. Gets down a bunt. And Peyton picks it up and tags the runner coming home.
Woo, Peyton!
So a great fielder's choice by Peyton to get the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting, number 14, Charlie.
So a runner's at first, 1 away. Gametime Stars still only up 2-0 as Peyton outran the runner coming from third. Nice job by her. She had a chance to flip it to Piper, but she saw she could get the out unassisted, and she did that. Hard foul, out of play. 0-1. Umpire called ball out. 1-1.
Oh.
Good looking pitch, but just outside. It's 2-1. Bounces in, gets away from Piper. Runner's able to advance to second on the wild pitch. It's 3-1. So a 3-1 count. That's on the outside corner for a strike, and the count moves to 3-2. Hit on the ground, but foul. Count stays at 3-2. Popped up in the air, it's foul, out of play. Ooh, and it perfectly went into the tree like a plinko. Everybody's safe, 3-2. Hit in the air. Nice play by Peyton. Peyton's having to do it all right now. There's 2 away.
Now batting, number 15, Presley Long.
First pitch down low for a ball. Drops under Peyton's or Piper's glove, but nothing doing there. 1-0. Foul to the backstop. Count goes to 1-1. We're coming to you live from Carl Smith Complex in Tulsa, Oklahoma, at the Scissortail Classic. This is the second game of pool play. We'll have one more here momentarily. Umpire calls time. Guessing the batter called time. 1-1 count. Swung on a miss. Gets away from the catcher. Piper a little bit late to throw it to third. Runner advances to third on the pitch in the dirt. It's 1-2. Hit in the air. Jordan drops it. And that's an error that scores another run. So another run scores. It's 3-0. Peyton's given up 1 earned run. And I think last tournament she gave up 1 earned run. Drive needs to figure out their defense right now. 2 drop balls this inning. Just not good enough at this level.
Now batting, number 10,
Not good enough.
Aubrey Bauer.
First pitch high for a ball, 1-0. Both outs recorded by Peyton. Peyton right now is having to kind of do it all by herself. Unfortunately, 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air. Out of play, foul. Count moves to 1-1. Addison gave it chase, but it was out of her reach. Count moves to 1-1. Runner goes back to first. Beautiful day here in Tulsa. 63 degrees. Pretty light wind. 1-1. Up high. Runner stole second.
There's a chair in the back there. But
It's 2-1.
parking spot between you and to you. I got this part. So I can get out of that.
That pitch is high, 3-1. Unfortunately for Peyton, she's having to make a lot more pitches because the defense isn't helping her. Swung on, hit in the air. Just outside of the reach of Jordan. Another run's coming in to score. That's an RBI single.
Now batting,
It's 4-0.
number 3, Zoe.
3 unearned, 3 unearned runs this inning. Can't give teams like this extra outs. And so far, we've given them at least 2 extra outs. Shows bunt. Oh, we need time. That bunt deflected into Piper. She stumbled for a moment. Umpire wisely giving her a chance to catch her breath. Gonna dust off the plate. Hopefully Piper's okay. It's 0-1. Next pitch is fouled to the backstop. It's 0-2.
What's going on?
0-2 pitch. Gets away
No,
from
we're
Piper.
close to the softball tournament.
Runner's able to advance to second on the pass ball. It's 1-2.
No, sir.
Swung on and missed for strike 3. Peyton records all 3 outs that inning, but shouldn't have had to.
Yeah, not bad. Not
Shouldn't have
bad
had to. Game time Stars score 4. 3 of those are unearned runs. And we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Drive trails 4-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. First pitch to Natalie in the top of the third inning. On the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Drive trailing 4-0 to Game Time Stars. Good news is there's no limit on runs in any inning, so we can try to come back. Okay, thank you. Natalie showed bunt, fouled it to the backstop. Count goes to 0-2. Drive's going to have to work on getting good hits and playing some good defense. Down 4-0 in this contest. Hit in the air. That's going to drop for a hit. Nice job by Natalie to get that single. Great job of hitting. That's the first runner for Oklahoma Drive in this contest. That brings up Bella Kay. Bella Kay shows bunt. Pulls back. Oh, no. Natalie was out by 3 steps. So a strike. And Natalie thrown out easily at second base for the first out of the inning. 0-1. Next pitch. She reaches for it. And Bella Kay pops out to third for the second out of the inning. I'm not sure what's going on. What is the umpire calling? What in the world just happened there? I don't know. I thought she popped up. So what is that? Can't be. If she did, that would have been catcher's interference. I'm not sure what this is.
Maybe it was an illegal pitch.
Oh, it was illegal. Illegal pitch?
Hey, stay back and drive it.
So we're going to go back to a 1-1 count. I'm guessing. Bella Kay has new life on what was deemed an illegal pitch by the umpire, even though she popped up to third. I've never seen an illegal pitch. 2-0. I'm sorry, 2-0. I've never seen an illegal pitch that somebody swung at. Swung on a miss for a strike is 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch now. She's falling away in her swing. It's 2-2. Hit in the air. What a great catch by the second baseman.
Good play, second.
Nice play, second! Wow!
So second base made a nice play on the line drive. There's 2 away. First pitch to Piper, swung on and missed for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch to Piper, down and away for a ball. It's 1-1. So Drive gets their first hit. An illegal pitch somehow saved Bella Cave. But second base made a nice play, and now Piper's down in the count 1-2. That changeup didn't work. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Hit on a ground foul. It's 2-2. I guess the tornado sirens go at 11 o'clock on Saturdays in Tulsa. Hit in the air, foul, but in play for the third baseman to catch the out. That's the third out of the inning. Drive doesn't score. Game Time Stars continue to lead 4-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Drive trailing Game Time Stars by a score of 4-0.
Now batting, number 13, Hadley Jefferson.
Peyton has been responsible for the last 3 outs. Drive needs to pick up their defense in this inning. Keep it within striking distance at 4-0. First pitch from Peyton down low for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch up high for a ball, 2-0. 16 teams in this tournament. Bracket play starts at 3:30. Three 0 the count. And a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting,
Puts a runner at first.
Century Standerford.
Honey, you can't blame her for what her mama gave her. It ain't got to hate her for working that. Benches down at 2, but we're hanging out.
First pitch to the opposing pitcher on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Up high. Runner goes to second. Runner advances to second, steals second base. Throw was late. It's 1-1. Game Time looking to extend their 4-0 lead here. That's up high. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch coming. And it's 3-1 now. Peyton needing to just reel it in for a moment here. That bounces in, gets away from Piper. Runner's able to advance to third.
Now batting.
So runners at first and third, nobody away. And Coach Garrett wants time. Now Coach Garrett's talking with the team. Gametime brings in a courtesy runner for their pitcher. Coach Garrett done with his meeting at the mound. Runners at first and third. Speed coming to the plate.
Now batting. Number 2, Lyric Broker.
Ready to get started again. Shows bunt, pulls it away. Runner advances to second on defensive indifference. It is not a steal. 1-0 the count. Shows bunt again, pulls back. It's 2-0. Hayden's got to focus on strikes here. Shows bunt. Bunts it in the air. That's fair. That's fair. That one didn't go. That ends up being a bunt single
Now batting.
with the runner
Number
able to get to
27,
second.
Christina Wolf.
They couldn't get it in the air and just didn't have enough backspin to pull it back out of play foul. So a run is in. It's 5-0, and runners on second and third with nobody out. Shows bunt. Bunts it on the ground. Peyton, who throws to first for the out. 2 runners come in to score. As Helena was not aware that there was a runner at third running home. I don't know how that is on a
Number 4,
on a bunt.
McGee.
2 runs come in to score on a bunt that went 30 feet. And it's 7-0. That one's drilled foul. That might hit the pole. Just cleared the pole. 0-1. So 1 away. Drive now down 7-0. Defensively, outside of Peyton right now, we look in shambles. Really unsure of where we're going with the ball, who's on base. We've got to clean that up. That's hitting the hair to Brecken, and Brecken's got it. Good job by Brecken. Second out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 22, Kim Lee.
That pitch over the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up in the air. It's in play. Foul. Drops to 0-2. So an 0-2 count to the batter. Nice changeup. Gets the batter to foul it back to the backstop. The count stays at 0-2. Thanks for joining us early on Saturday. Another foul out of play. Count stays at 0-2. One more pool play game after this one. It'll be around 12:45 on this field. That pitch just inside for a ball. Lucky it wasn't called a strike with it getting away from Piper. It would have been able to advance to first on the drop third strike. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. Brecken comes in and gets the play. That's the end of the inning. So nice job by Brecken to get the.
That's not it.
That's 3 outs. We don't even know how many outs there are on the field. Good Lord. There's 3 outs. We gave up 3 runs. We go to the top of the 4th. Drive down a touchdown, 7-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Top of the lineup due up. Game Time Stars has faced the minimum batters so far. Brecken, Peyton, Bella all due up. Drive needs to get some runners going.
You see that trick?
One more pool play game at 12:45 against West Texas Bombers Gold. And then bracket play starts at either 3:30 or 5 o'clock. Yep. First pitch to Brecken. Lunged at. Whiffed. 0-1. Next pitch. Outside, 1-1. Drive needs runners. We've got to be very disciplined at the plate, not help. 1-1 to count. Bounced in. All the way to the backstop. 2-1. Two one pitch. Outside, 3-1. Brecken way ahead in the count. Doesn't need the help. Hit on the ground. That's fair. Bounce fair. She's going to be in with an infield single. So a ball bounces, drives away as that ball hit right off the plate and then bounced towards the line. It hit the right piece of dirt that bounced it more fair, and Brecken's aboard with an infield single. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Only the second hit for Oklahoma Drive. Nobody has gotten past first base safely. 1-0 to count to Peyton. That pitch is fouled to the backstop, 1-1. Right before that pitch was delivered, I saw that the center fielder literally was lining up so she could run backwards. 1-1 pitch coming. That was interesting. Let's see if she does it again. Yep, she's get into the hole for a hit. Brecken stops at second. So back-to-back singles brings Bella to the plate with nobody out. You can score as many runs as you can in any inning, so you're never out of it in this type of tournament. Let's see if Bella can keep it going. First pitch down low to Bella, 1-0. Drive trying to mount a little bit of an offensive threat right now. Up high, 2-0. So a 2-0 count coming to Bella. Brecken at second. Peyton at first. Inside for a ball, 3-0. Time has expired at 11:18. This is it. Drive needs 7 runs. That pitch over the plate for a strike is 3-1. So time has expired officially. Three-one pitch coming. That's inside for ball 4. Tessa's coming to the plate with the bases loaded. Nobody out. So Tessa comes to the plate, bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Prime opportunity for Drive to get some runs. Cleanup hitter up. Up high, 1-1. One pitch to Tessa. Yep. On the inside corner for a strike, 1-2, and it's time to swing the bat.
Contact!
1-2 pitch coming. Hit on the ground. They're going to get one out. One run comes in as an RBI ground out. It's 7-1. But Gametime Stars does not care about that run. They care about the outs, and they got one. One away. Addison Driscoll comes to the plate. Yeah. Hit it in the ground. Past the shortstop for a hit. One run is in. Second run coming in. And 2-run score on the RBI single by Addison. Addison advances to second, and it's now 7-3. Drive trails by 4. Jordan comes to the plate. That was a good piece of hitting by Addison, waiting on the pitch to get to her so she could swing through it. Hit on the ground to short. They got to pick it up. The out's made at first. So Jordan grounds out to shortstop. Addison advances to third, but now there's 2 away, and Drive needs to mount a 4-run rally here. No matter what, Drive finally showing some signs of life here that they can carry into the next contest. First pitch to Natalie. Something was taken off of it. She was way ahead of it. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count coming. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And Drives down to their last strike. Hit in the air to the first baseman. That ends the contest. Drive loses this contest to Northeast Gametime Stars, Northeast Oklahoma, by a score of 7-3. They fall to 0-1-1 in pool play, and we'll be playing West Texas Bombers Gold here at 12:45. Well, the game time was approximately 65 minutes. Peyton Johnson ends up being the losing pitcher, giving up maybe 2 earned runs. And the attendance was dozens of fans. We'll see everybody at 12:45 for the last of the pool play games.